This is insane. Wait, 71 hot dogs?
No way.
Yo, this guy is a legend, bro.
Number 1 ranked, 11-time champion, 15 famous appearance, 6'1", 230, 35 years old.
I can take him. Yeah, I had a hot dog.
You said 235? Yeah, that's not good. Professional guy.
Guy's a legend.
They don't look that big though. Yo, look at him in the Hall of Fame. Joey.
All these years, bro.
The number 1 ranked eater in the world. 74 hot dogs and buns. The nation's famous hot dog eating champion of the world.
He probably didn't eat for a whole 24 hours.
They eat like
Hot burp?
I thought they had to expand their stomach and then they empty out. So now your stomach is open on stage. And they shut the door.
He will bend time itself until history unfolds to his purpose. He has God's username and password, and he does with it what he chooses. The road on which he stands.
He said what? He has God's username and password.
He does what he wants.
Nah, bro, what?
Yo.
Announcer going crazy.
Yo, he's going crazy.
United States of America! From 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin!
We are off in the
That's how they
103rd
really
iteration of the
eat.
Nathan's
That's how they
famous
wanted us
hot
to
dog eating contest. Joey Chesnut, the man to beat.
See, that's why Shamar told you got a wedding.
He used to be like Verlander, right? He'd come
feel
out
like
throwing
the
his
one
100 in the
his
box, didn't have any
technique
gas
is
in the
absurd.
tank late. Now he's
Matt
decided
Stone.
to even out his pace, and
He's dipping the whole thing in
Yeah.
the water.
Yeah.
Squishing it.
And going like this to the dome. It's literally nuts.
Yo,
God,
he's
son.
squeezing
Like a
it.
sponge.
Bro, this guy is a lunatic.
Yo, it's only been like 10 seconds.
he's
and
got
they
way more in
already
the tank
2
late in the game.
No doubt, not the Verlander of 2013. Latter-day Vandler, unbelievable athlete. Should be amazing. What a crowd out here. Americans
Wow.
have strike their visitors from abroad, celebrating the dream of independence once again in the corner of Surface
Good.
Steel.
Well, Matt Stone.
Yeah.
So training for this, you know, like if you're training for basketball, you gotta go practice. You gotta go dribble the ball.
You gotta practice eating them.
You gotta practice eating Franks all year round.
I don't know if it gotta be.
prepare for this.
It probably don't gotta be Frank, but and I probably do gotta be Frank's.
Game reps.
Game reps, facts.
Live action.
Right, yo, how do I?
That's
Tony
crazy.
off to an excellent
Now that
start.
technique. Oh my god.
Matt Suzuki
Yo, in
and
the
Matt
streets, that's
Stoney right near the
facts.
top. You see the
burped,
early back
and
and
then I
forth
was
with
like,
Joey
nah,
Chestnut, already
That
with
doesn't
6
smell crazy.
hot dogs and buns. Matt
Face.
Stoney won it in 2015. The conditions were tough that day. He was able to take advantage of that. Chestnut and Stoney, 1 and 2.
Holy cow.
I love this event. You know, we got to remember as Americans and
Dude, we
sports
got-
fans, there's so
I'm
much to be
doing-
thankful for. The hot dog, the ice cold beer, the cutting
He's
with of
doing
Drew
2
McGarry,
Franks
Rachel
at once.
McAdams in any film,
And then
really.
he's
I'm
gonna go back and
thankful
eat the
for.
bun.
Little emptiness though, without Badlands, Lefevre, Eric the Red, and Legs on that stage, and no Sonia earlier. But it's a changing of the guard.
Well, one of our favorite people is Melanie Collins, not only because she does a great job, but because she is in the splash zone, Melanie.
The best spot, Adam. They say that the most rewarding shower a person can take is after spending 10 minutes in this area called the splash zone or the spray zone. This is the area where spectators are in danger of being hit with flying debris, and the only people in a more uncomfortable spot than this might be the eaters themselves. In fact, yesterday we spoke to Joey Chestnut. He told us he's taken up yoga this year in an effort to help himself breathe better in uncomfortable positions. So something to keep an eye on with him. He said his flow is much more
okay, I
smooth with his
He's eating the bread separately. So he's throwing the sausage down, and then he's wetting the bread and squeezing
Shamar,
it
you gotta throw that flag.
and eating the bread separately.
eating style. Adam, back to you.
You don't think about the technique, the physical technique that you have to worry about, but that's why if you watch that 30 for 30, you talk to other competitors, they understand why Chestnut has changed the game because of his dedication physically.
30 for 30.
I mean, the dog's out of the gate are crazy. Runs in that Red Sox Yankees debacle.
It's like London all over over again.
It's just the DPMs are off the hook. I mean, what if he eats 75? What if he eats 80?
What if he hits
I
that
did
number?
that. You
Right?
doing
My wife always
separate.
says, stop with the what ifs, you know? I mean, what if what if the Red Sox had relievers is my latest complaint? What if Cardi B married Connor Oberst? Would that mean that Phoebe Bridgers is touring with Offset? I don't have all the answers. I have a lot of questions.
So the B in Cardi B would be for Bright Eyes.
Right.
Pour water on any food and eat
Look
that
at
like
that
that.
incredible pace.
Nah,
10
I would
per
go
minute.
over.
That's a 100-dog pace. Obviously, he's not going to be able to keep that up
throwing
the
two
entire
and
time, but an incredible run for Chesnut. Esper, Breeden, both sitting at 2 and 3, tied at 20.
Joey is unbelievable, man. One of a kind. He charts his own course.
And he said this is about the range he wanted to be in. About
my
5 minutes
God,
in,
double
if you're around
barrel.
40 to 50 dogs, you're in great position.
It's just out of the ordinary, man. It's just, it's otherworldly, man.
This is like, this is rated R. Over there gagging on the frame.
And if you don't have the right auto covers, this could really blow your budget.
So now that pace is going to slow a little bit, but because he got off to such an even and strong pace, you know he feels confident to finish out the win. The question is, can he get the record again?
It's almost not a question. It's a question I can answer here just a little after halfway through. I think yes.
Again, count per minute. It's a 10-minute contest, so that's an 85.5 dog pace for Joey Chesnut, pushing himself forward. The conditions are not conducive necessarily. It is hot. He's
Closest
talked to us
person
about
is
that in the
25
past.
away.
It's worked against him. He feels confident and strong, even despite the temperatures and the humidity.
Those teeth of his just grinding the hot dogs. I mean, he's a guy who sets his own course. As I said, he resists the daily grind. Interestingly, I was out in San Jose a couple years with me. He brought me to a coffee shop called the Daily Grind. They make an amazing flat white.
Solid. Did they do the little heart with the milk too? Because that's my favorite part.
The leaf.
Market 74 hot dogs.
Suzuki floating around number 5, but this is a dominant performance by Chesnut. It is not a question of if he's going to win at 12. It is now a question of where he's going to end up at the end of 3:15.
And the fans that came out from all around the world, not just here in Brooklyn and New York City and the tri-state, all around the world indeed, they are not going to be disappointed. They may see history made. We may see a new world record.
He's got 49 world records, including hot dogs and buns, which he set 5 times. Usually salmon for dinner around Sunday night, protein shake Monday, then liquids. He fasts 2 days before the hot dog eating contest. Stoney, 33 dogs and buns. Esper, 35. Breeden sitting in second, shy of 40. But it's Joey Chesnut's run in front of 35,000 plus.
Time out. What does?
Shy of 40.
Joey, we never
Never sausage or wiener. What?
But it's Joey Chesnut's run in front of 35,000.
Huh?
Like, you never seen such
I mean, the ref right now is throwing him back.
Nah, what number is that?
or
My social
Yo,
media
just
just
competing
competing
for
for
going crazy.
Plus.
Joey looking for another title. It would be 12. He already has more Nathan's titles of his own than the combined Masters wins of Greg Norman, Johnny Miller, and Lee Trevino. Admittedly, none of those guys ever won the Masters, but I just thought the point was to be made that Joey is better at eating hot dogs than the shark is playing at golf.
I want to compare cholesterol levels at the end of this as well for all 4 of them. Still on a solid pace. It's a world record pace as of right now. Still 2 minutes and 15 seconds
Yo, why
to go.
none of their eyes are open though?
Do we get 15? The DPMs are there, I know that.
The pace is there. Approaching 2 minutes remaining. There's no secret. I love to eat. I love doing it. I love to win. So I had to figure out my body and push it to the limit. That's Joey Chesnut in his own words, talking about how he continues to elevate his game. He is continuing this world record pace.
63 now unofficial to 39. Stoney with 36. I mean, this is a yeet-worthy moment. I'm not gonna yeet because I don't want to be accused of having yeeted. You just did yeet. That was Adam. That wasn't me.
It was not Rich.
It's that yote out here, though, man.
Yo, they throw up. They're gonna throw up on him.
Again, that pace. Can he keep it up? He's got 85 seconds left. Breeden trying to put together his best finish at number 2 here at Nathan's. He's got 45. He's got a 5-dog lead on the rest of the field, but it's Joey Chesnut with 70 seconds left and 65 hot dogs and buns.
He's way out in front.
Yes, it is not a question anymore. It's going to be a dozen. 1 minute to go. Esper still battling for second place. Joey Chesnut, can he get the world record pace in the final 50 seconds?
No one's touching Joey right now. He's the GOAT. He's so GOAT that people are starting to call other greats the Joey. Like Michael Jordan is the Joey of basketball. Brady's the Joey of football. Matthew LeBlanc, of course, the Joey of Friends.
He is truly.
But Joey Chesnut is the greatest ever. He is the joke. He is the Joeyest of all time.
He is the only man to ever consume 70 hot dogs and buns here at Nathan's. He's done it now 3 times. They're waiting to see if he finishes it off and does it again. Looking to become
Double win.
a 4-time 70-dog consumer.
Unbelievable.
Nobody has done it better. Nobody has done it with greater consumption. Nobody's stomach has lasted as long as Joey's. It's a dirty dozen for Chesnut, number 12 at Nathan's.
Ladies and gentlemen of the world,
Look at his
look
stomach.
on his works, ye mighty
stomach.
and
Look at his
despair.
stomach.
He has
Yo.
surpassed the kings of Egypt. There is
He has to
nothing
lean
in this
back. Look,
earth that is
he's
not
hurting.
now a monument to
He needs
this
to
man.
He didn't have to
With
do that, man. He was already in the lead.
hot
He
dogs
could have
and
calmed
buns,
down.
12 victories in Coney
He's supposed to be his
Island.
record, I think.
The champion of the world.
What does he do for the rest of the year?
Chesnut!
Train.
All right, Joey, congratulations on your 12th belt in your 4th.